Hello and good evening. Sorry I can't be with you tonight live, so I thought I'd record a video and kind of do it in the style of as if I was live, and we'll see how this goes and go from there. I have premiered the video, so hopefully you can chat along amongst yourselves if you watch the video. So if you watched last week's, I made a stamped one sheet wonder and covered the whole page in pretty stamping. And again, if I remember, I'll try and link the video after this or below or somewhere on here. And we're going to use this sheet today to make up a card, so a fancy fold card. So let's get started, and I'm going to turn the camera around. So hello everybody, thank you for joining me and thank you for catching up on replay if you're watching. Again, this is not live, so don't get caught out. Right, let's turn the camera around. Well, it's kind of live to me, if you know what I mean. Oh, I've got to find the button. Oh no. Where's the button to turn the camera around? I forgot that I can't turn the video around when I'm recording. There you go. Right, so we're going to start with a sheet. Look, I've even got printed instructions. I did this the other day on a mystery stamping evening that I do. So, coloured cardstock. We're cutting it at 6 1/4 by 5 7/8. So 6 1/4, which I think it's right in the crease. Yes, it's not very good because I can't see it. Or what have I said? 15.8 centimetres. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's right on that. It's the last score line in the crease if you've got that trimmer. So 15.8 by 6 1/4. No, 5 7/8. I'm getting myself all confused already. So 15.8 centimetres by 15 centimetres, or 6 1/4 by 5 7/8. 5 7/8. Okay. That looks odd for some reason, but I'm going to leave it there. And then we need another bit of card, which is 3 1/4 inches by 4 1/8, or 10.5 centimetres by 8.3. So 4 1/8, 4 1/8. Or 10.5 centimetres by 8.3 centimetres, or 3 1/4. Okay, so that's all my measuring done. Now I've just got to grab my notes to see what I'm supposed to be doing next, because I know that I need to do some scoring. So bear with. Okay, so I'm going to score this shorter piece at 1/2 inch or at 1.3 centimetres. Okay, and then this larger piece. Now there is a long side and there is a short side, so don't get caught out, it's easily done. So either the 15.8 or the 5 7/8. No, 6 1/4. Sorry, don't listen to me. Look at my ruler. Oh dear, I'm getting all in a fluster. 6 1/4 edge you want up against your trimmer, and we are going to score at 4 1/8, or 10.5 centimetres. Okay, you might be thinking, oh, that's a bit of an odd measurement, but just bear with. Right, now we're going to cut down our our DSP. I'm just going to, I don't think I've taken a photo. I better do that before I chop it. Sorry. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bring on the camera. Because if I was live, this is what I would normally... Oh, I'm still attached to the wire. This is what I would normally do. I don't think I took a photo. Let's just take one anyway. For oh, I got a nice bit of sparkle. You can't see it from there, but I splattered Wink of Stella all on it. So I'm going to move you, might have to move you out of the way, guys. Let's get the camera on. Don't forget to say cheese. Sorry, I'm going to have to move you out of the way a little bit. Okay, that's done. Okay, we're going to cut this down. So I need a piece of, let's turn my notes. Where's my other notes gone? I had this all written down, why can't I? Oh, it's here. Oh dear, what am I like tonight? I'm all a fluster. Okie doke. Calm down, everybody. So we need 2 pieces of 2 inches by 5 3/4 of an inch. Just trying to work out, and 2 at 5/8 by 5 3/4, 2 inches. So I'm going to cut 4. Two inches by 5 3/4. Cut that back down to 2 inches, or 5 centimetres by 14.6. So I've got those 2, and then I need two pieces, which is 2 5/8 by 4 inches, or 6.7 by 10.2 centimetres. So 2 5/8. Two 5/8 by 4 inches. Now, because of the design, let's just see. That's going to lob off the birds. That's all right. Just check that. Oh, what have I done wrong there? 2 5/8 by, it's not by 4 inches. How did I manage that? Silly Billy. Okay, that works. Is that 4 inches? Yep, that's 4 inches. Is that the same? Oh, there you go. Yep. I'm better than I know it. Okay. And I think we're there. So I've got this lovely piece to work with still if I want to use that. And this piece here. So not too much wastage so far, amazingly. So the card goes like this. The bigger one we're going to crease to the left. Let's draw you in a little bit more so you can see what's going on. I'll pop the measurements in the description. Again, just remind me if I forget. And this piece we're just going to fold back like this. This was supposed to be a nice smooth video showing you what to do. Right, I'm going to pick this one because it's got the 2 birds and they're going to go at the front here. So we might as well get gluing because we can. We're ready to rock and roll. Once you've got your paper all ready, you can just go ahead and glue. Right, I hope you're all well and have had a good day. And this piece is going to go on here. Like so. And I made, on my Facebook Live, I made a card using the succulents. So that will come out, ooh, where are we? Tomorrow I've scheduled that for. So if you're not on Facebook, you can see that on YouTube tomorrow. Right, I'm going to put this panel on the inside here, and then when I finish I will show you a couple of samples that I made. And it was through doing the mystery stamping that people were doing this idea of actually putting the designer series paper on the inside as well, and I thought it was a genius plan because I quite liked the look of it. Okay, I'm going to grab out one of my Matten layers, which is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8 of an inch. Don't know what that is in centimetres, I'm afraid. And we are going to attach this flap underneath this white insert here, like this, because what we want is we're going to have this going over like that. Now, because of the position of the birds, now you can either, you can move your flap up and down, you can have it at the bottom or near the top. Now, if I had it matching the birds, it might look a little bit, can I get away with that? I think it might look a bit odd if I match them, so I'm just going to mismatch them like that and have that in the centre. So as you can see, when you open the card as well, you've got that lovely paper on that side, and then I'm going to stick this piece on the inside layer. I'm glad I got visuals. It's a good job I'm not on radio, isn't it? Trying to explain to you what to do as you're watching. So the other tip that they gave me, the people that joined me on the mystery stamping, was if you glue this piece at first, you don't have to fiddle faffle. It's a good word, isn't it? Fiddle faffle. I'm just going to fiddle faffle. Is that? Anyway, just make sure that's nice and secure. Look, it's coming together. It's so pretty. I love that. I love the detail on the inside as well. That's such a great idea. Thank you to those that were on the mystery stamping and gave me that idea. Okay, bit of gluage. Got rather sticky then, didn't I? How am I supposed to do this? Right, so where's my tweezers when I need them? Okay, we're going to pop the insert in there. Now you can stamp on your insert if you wish. You can leave it for space to write, and you can have it, matching the outside. Now, what I might do is use this. Let's have a look. Let's have a think. A little think. I want to have a feature now on the front of my card, so that the purpose of this is that you can lift the card open, and you are wanting to be able to close it as well, so have a closure. So I'm tempted to cut out maybe half of this design here with the birds. So let's get my mini trimmer, and I'm just going to cut about halfway through that flower. So I've got a little bit of stamping not wasted there. And I'm going to fussy cut around this here. And round here. Now ideally you want this on thicker card, just saying. So, but for the purposes of the video today, I'm going to go as speedily as I can without chopping one's fingers off. There we go. That wasn't too painful, was it? So this, oh, I wonder if I can position it. Might look better. I'm trying to figure it all out. I think it needs to be mounted onto a shape because it's getting a little bit lost in there. How about, do you know what, I was thinking about this punch and thinking I could do with a bit more love from me. Love from Esther. So let's just see if I've got some thicker. Is that thick? No. I'm sure I had some thick card in here somewhere, and I grab it out and go, oh no, that's too thick. I think this is, let's just try this. Going in with the postage stamp punch. I feel like it needs yet another layer. So, excuse the sniffles, I've got a bit of a cold going on. Right, I'm going to pop this onto a layer of the Fresh Freesia. I don't think I've even mentioned the colour I'm going to use today. It's Fresh Freesia. Fresh Freesia. Freesia or Freesia? Okie doke. Let's have a look at that. That's better. It's got a nice border to it. Now, I wonder, let's see about this. Oh, it's just kind of shy of. Let's mount that. I'm going to just trim this bit off here. It looks a little bit skew-whiff. I think I might mount them up so that you can see them a bit better. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's sticking to me. Right. So we want that there and that there. There we go. After all that, we're going to cover those birds. So let's move it up a bit. I've still got, maybe I should put a sentiment as well. So the idea is, I'm going to put some dimensionals under there. And pop that to the side. Isn't that fun? So you open that and you open that and you've got a lovely paper surprise. Surprise! Paper surprise! Right, so you can add a sentiment. I'd probably be tempted to add something on here. Have a little think about that. I wonder if I should use this one again. Not quite big enough. So I'm back to my piece of card. Might have something over here. Do we need to mount it on another bit of, maybe, yes. Okay, let me find a sentiment that will go on there. Okay, I've got the Misty Moonlight and I've grabbed out the sentiment from Catching Butterflies, Celebrate Every Beautiful Thing. And I'm hoping, here's hoping, it will fit nicely. I'm just going to move that down actually. Oh, had a bit of a, let's try again. Okay, plan B, stamp first, punch later. It looks as if it's on a slant ever so slightly. Now I paused because I'm going to add this little butterfly and I'm going to use Fresh Freesia and just sneak in a little butterfly there. Get the light fresh fuchsia blend. Make it stand out a little bit. That's easier. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's get this stuck down. I'm just guesstimating where to trim it down. I don't need to measure. Who needs measuring? Measuring's measuring. You do sometimes, I know. I know you do. Or else things will not be straight in life. Okay, celebrate every beautiful thing. There, and we're not hiding any birds. So that's a bonus. Got a tiny little boo-boo on there. Can you see that? I'm going to stick this one straight, or shall I? Oh, go on, you persuaded me. Who's twisting my arm? Who said dimensionals? Oh dear. I easily persuaded when it comes to dimensionals, honestly. Right. Let's have that. Oh, it's easy if I stand up and then I can see what I'm doing. Make sure it goes on straight. That's nice. Yes. Celebrate every beautiful thing. Ta-da! Oh, be careful. It does catch a little bit on the side. Didn't think about that, did I? Didn't think about that, did you, Esther? But you know, there's only so many times you can open the card, isn't there? It'll be fine. There we go. Look, we work round it. And then close the door. And last but by no means least, let's just find some little pretties that might want to go on our project today. Maybe, or maybe just some, you know, standard sparkle. Love a bit of standard sparkle. Why not? Let's just go for the good old-fashioned bling. No such thing as standard sparkle, is there? Now, let's think about where we're going to put these little sparklies. Spread the love. There we go. Maybe one up here somewhere. Okay, I think we're going to call that one a card. And say call it a day. It's called a flap card. Now, I've not got it written down who the lady I saw this from. Bear with me, I will look it up now, otherwise I will forget. It was Julie Davison, and she calls it the tuck fold card. So like I said, I've through playing and through the team's help, we've added a bit more to it. So here's my first go at it. So using that lovely plant DSP, I'm not sure what it's called. I've stamped my insert there. So you can see the difference if you don't put, I mean, it's fine without any DSP in the inside, but it just adds that something. And then using the rainbow paper, and I've used the little camper van as my stopper for that one. And there you go, I ended up adding DSP in the middle, and it just is like a bit of a ray of sunshine when you open the card as well. So it's all going on inside and out. So there we go, 3 different versions of that card, and you know, they all look so different and nice and interactive. And they do stand up quite well as well. You may have to just untuck it ever so slightly to make them stand, she says. That one's falling over. typical, excuse me, behave on screen. So there you go. Hopefully you can see those. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I've missed you coming live, but I'm glad I could do the video for you, and I hope you enjoyed today's project. I hope it made sense. Sorry I rambled a bit at the beginning. Let me just put these, oh sorry, notifications are going off. Put these measurements here. If you want to screenshot them, then you can, and I will try and remember to pop them in the description and anything else I'm supposed to be doing. I hope to be back live next week. So I better go because I've got to get this uploaded and ready for later. Take care all of you, and thank you so much for watching along. Lots of love. If you are a first time watcher, please subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you will catch me live one of these days. I usually come on a Tuesday evening at 9 o'clock my time. I say my time, it's not exclusive. I always forget if we're in like British summer. I think we're in GMT at the moment. There we go. Right, I'm rambling now. Take care. God bless. Bye, everybody.